Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and people of all binaries, I am Wolfgang Wilcox, your friend from the UK, welcoming you to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Let's jump back into the world of lawyering. The Lost Turnabout. How do I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh shit. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! Yikes. Phoenix is going through it right now. Ugh, what a nightmare. But it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. No, you shouldn't! Ah, looks like they hung up. Ah, good, I finally found it. Who's this guy? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Not sure what voice to give this guy yet. Ouch. My head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Speak for yourself, love. Sorry, but can you turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Oh, roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, come to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings. I always root for you to win. When I am off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? Careful, don't go into Emma. How can you do this to the fragile girl, to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. For a defendant and her lawyer, please proceed to the courtroom immediately. The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Oh, I guess I have amnesia. I'm trying to go Geordie for her, but I can't seem to get it. Oh, here, man, Newcastle. Oh, here, man, Newcastle. I can't seem to mix Geordie and woman. I'll see what I can do. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say I'm a defence attorney. It's in the court record. The all-important badge that shows I'm a defence attorney. The cell phone in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Dustin's autopsy reports. Time of death. The 9th, the 6th, I'm not sure what's the fucking month and day at this point. 6:28 p.m, broken neck, body covered in bruises. Glasses found on the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Maggie Bird, my client, the only thing I can recall, she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. Seems he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah, someone please, tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Well, frankly, no. I've lost my fucking memory. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't! Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honour, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defence's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honour. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me, man. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. That's Emma again. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. Such a wonderful guy, sir. I've got to give this up. I can't get it today. Such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters expose park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. I haven't turned the fucking volume down. If that blasted through my microphone for the first 12 minutes, I apologise. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches of the upper bath, sir. The landlord beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Oh yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honour, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. Very well. The court accepts this into evidence. The victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honour. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, you maybe ought to glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved in the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing R1. The R1 button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's true about I'm a cop, right? Just figure I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honour. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honour. I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? R1 button? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? That's simple, Your Honour. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye, man? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear. You're sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honour, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During this date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it quite clearly says the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. No, it doesn't. It's not spelt right. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honour. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how to explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, man. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. No, this is the part where you get the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the courts, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter, man. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question a witness, you have to find and expose the lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honour. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that these belong to my client? The lenses are veneer-sidedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have any more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand without any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, Detective, is you have nothing that proves these glasses are my client's? Something like that. What? I see. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing, man. I can totally feel it down in my guts. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds in the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please give me your testimony, Detective. Can I check the... No. Anyway, you fell pretty far. That's right, the culprit's name. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was that the name of my client? I don't like saying it, but it's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please say the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here it's Maggie Bird. Ow! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! How about that? Hadn't you noticed? But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you, it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. Oh! This is very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounds like they're even talking about marriage. The incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, that is Officer Bird, had got an Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. How do you know about this? Every year in March we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, well, nothing, really. Anyway. Time to marriage. Marriage? Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What, you saying the guy's got married someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gunshaw and Dustin are only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. This just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident, you mean September the 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honour. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, these Officer Bird have got principles. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss and I've got to watch out for my sportness. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit far? Hey, pal, what's what you say? I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Well, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective's about done here. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honour, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, huh? Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought a glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honour, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think the glove is really relevant to this case? Well, it must be, or they wouldn't bring it up. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Hey man, bluffing to the max. Wow, this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from the most tight-lipped of people. Very well. If you're that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I bought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. Anyway, here it is, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove. Birthday present from Maggie to the victim, custom made. Officer Prince really liked the colour yellow. And that's why he had to special order it. Aye, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court's heard enough. It's clear the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honour. If this is true, that brings up a more important question. Why was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honour. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. We first got in the handwriting, but unfortunately we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointing finger. We found there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There are also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honour. Can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honour. So, what's the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found there was sand trap. Oh shit! We're supposed to be pressing. His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Now don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured it should be something on his finger if he'd been writing in the sand. And the results? So in the end you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't look down at us. I told you we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that in the police academy, so... Okay, so I made it up anyway. And what does that prove? Well, it proves he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there's sand stuck under the nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. Also scratches on his skin that are caused by him writing in the ground. Scratches on his skin. Yeah. You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. This is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. But this really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. He's one of those, that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. Well, the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that'd be really strange, sir? If Dusty really wrote the message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Present? What about it? I love how they had to make it that blatant because they know this is bullshit. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Can you tell the court what's special about this glove? What's special? I never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Well, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. This is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from the picture that it's his... Oh, wait a sec! Don't forget the victim was left-handed. Ah. This is, Overruled! Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that the name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie's. No, it's not possible. Mr. Payne! Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you've proven her to be innocent. No! All right, man, you did it, Mr. Wright. Oh, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems we've reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honour? Oh, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir? You joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I'll now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet. Please give me a few more minutes, Your Honour. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution's not finished yet. What do you mean? We'd like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from the new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state, man. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do, man. Then you can fix some of this really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I do just stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try and tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honoured too. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think we know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright? A weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir, you can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now. Please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. And start talking about this case. This case? Yeah, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything on any incident with a cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes had said when we talked about the detention centre, sir. Well, hurry up and tell me, this might be important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 PM. I picked up a lost cell phone on a walk with Dustin. His fucking face! All of a sudden the phone started to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours, or I'm glad you called. I'll need it when I'll give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did, man. So where's this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this? Think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah, you were here all along. Who's shouting? Maya! Hello! You were here all along. You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you won't pick up. I went to check in the courtroom. Everyone had already left. Oh, who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too? Hey, good morning, Maggie. Oh, and a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Oh man, is that a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue, my ultra-decisive, super important evidence! Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. Heck is this, a list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in... They're a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. A list of unfamiliar names of phone numbers, members of a con artist group? Why'd a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Well, don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers are in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope you never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, whoops, did you have to get going? We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah.